Hey guys, I just wanted to explain the difference between a left Riemann sum, right Riemann sum, a lower Riemann sum, and an upper Riemann sum. I know right here that it has left and right Riemann sum, but just for the convenience of this video, don't really, pay attention to it, but don't pay attention to it because I'm going to be using all four of these boxes to describe and take the difference between all four of each. So anyways, looking at positive slopes, so for these two boxes right here, if I focus on this upper left hand box, notice that if I'm doing a left hand Riemann sum, my point starts on the left and goes to the right in a rectangle and then comes down to an endpoint. Same thing, I start on the left, I move to the right when I get to an endpoint, and I go down. I keep going all the way until my interval ends. Remember that my interval is from B to A. Notice as well that this is an underestimation. Again, this is for a positive slope. So if I'm doing a right Riemann sum, I would start from this endpoint. This is technically my starting point, but my right Riemann sum goes from this to my endpoint on the left and down to my curve. Same with my next part. It goes to my next interval section, goes down to my other endpoint, and down to my curve. I keep going until I end at my last interval point. This is my last point. Again, remember B to A. Right Riemann sum is taking the farthest right point, going to the left when you hit your left endpoint. Opposite from when I did the left Riemann sum. I went from the left beginning point to my right, and I did the same thing, left to right. Again, with positive slope, I have an underestimation for a left Riemann sum and an overestimation for a right Riemann sum. So the difference that I was wanting to show you, though, is the difference between when I have a lower Riemann sum and a right-handed Riemann sum. And actually, there's not much of a difference depending on what I am, positive or negative slope. So if you look right here, I'm in a negative slope, and if I look at this, I'm doing a left Riemann sum. However, I'm also doing an upper Riemann sum. This is my upper bound, and it is going to the right. I'm doing the same thing. This is an upper bound point going to the right. Upper bound point going to the right. But again, it is also a left-handed Riemann sum. So when I'm a negative slope, left Riemann sum and an upper Riemann sum are the same. Okay? That's something to take note on and remember. If I look here for a negative slope, a right Riemann sum, a right-handed Riemann sum, I should say, going this way to the right endpoint, is the same as a lower Riemann sum. This would be my lower bound. Sorry. This would be my lower bound point, and I'm going to my next lower bound point, to my next lower bound point, all the way until my interval ends. We are needing to know the difference between, not the difference, I'm sorry, the similarities between left Riemann sums, right Riemann sums, lower Riemann sums, and upper Riemann sums. I'm hoping that this visual helps you in understanding the difference. And if you have any questions, please raise your hand and I will help you and assist you. Thank you.